would you suggest repurposing Reels or TikToks on Pinterest? We kind of mentioned the pans and hands kind of ones, but
yeah, I love repurposing because the entire reason that I niched into Pinterest was to work smarter, not harder. And repurposing is part of that. So you can repurpose it as long as it, is done well for the platform, like you're using keywords. If it's a video, you're using some video tags on Pinterest. The one thing that I've run into, which is worth mentioning, is I have seen people that take really great popular TikTok videos and post them as their content on Pinterest. So there's almost like a, hey, reminder, that's stealing. Don't do that.
Yeah.
So if it's your content and you can repurpose it, 150% do that to save yourself time, for sure.
Yeah. And don't forget to link it to an appropriate page on your website too, right? Not your home page, but to the product page or the informational page. Yeah, you don't want to waste that link.
Yeah.
No.
I wanted to bring this up because this is another good example of stuff we've been talking about. Yvonne says this. She goes, customers will post public reviews on our page, and we use them with the quote without their name, along with the bracelet purchase and quote over and add to story. So that's a great idea too. So I love all these ideas about user-generated content. People love to see their quotes, their pictures, all that kind of stuff on your posts, and I just think that's a genius way to do that. And especially when like Kara's been talking about all this time, about your avatar and who your audience really is on whatever platform you're on.
Can a funny story about user-generated content? Sure. So before I started my business, I was the social media manager for Megadeth and Dave Mustaine. And wow. I started Instagram for the band and for Dave Mustaine, and I was able to convince him to do it because of explaining user-generated content from fans, because he thought he was going to have to post 15 selfies a day, like his teenage daughter. And he was like, no. User-generated content. And that was what was able to convince him to create an Instagram account way back when.